Hello YouTube, it's me Video Gamer, and this is the How to Draw Video Game Characters tutorial. For this tutorial, I will be drawing Sonic the Hedgehog from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. He's always been one of my favorite characters, and I have drawn him before, but I wasn't really satisfied with the drawing, and apparently several other people were not as well. So I have decided to remake this drawing in a completely new way. Well, first of all, I'll go over the list of supplies that you're going to need. First off, you're going to need a pencil, with an eraser preferably, and if you want to do more in-depth detail, you'll need a mechanical pencil, and of course you'll need paper to draw on, and you'll also need colored pencils if you wish to color your drawing, like I am going to. So, without further ado, let the drawing begin. So I've got all my materials here, and I'm ready to begin drawing Sonic. Alright, as always, I like to start off my characters with the eyes. So I'm going to place the eyes of Sonic right about here. From there you'll draw the inside of the eye, then you'll move on down and draw the nose. Moving up you'll draw the first ear, then you'll draw the second ear. You'll draw the first spikes. Now we're going to do a little bit more detail on the head with the mechanical lead pencil. Using the mechanical lead pencil, you want to make sure all your lines are smoothed out and they're not so sketched, and it'll give Sonic a more finished look in the end. Color in the nose and part of the eyes with the mechanical lead pencil to turn them a solid black. Alright, so now that you've got the head of Sonic finished, what you need to do next is you need to go on down and draw the very vague outline of Sonic's roundish body. Alright, so that's just a vague outline right now. What you want to do now is you want to start bringing in more detail by adding Sonic's chest, the spikes on his back, and his tail. Then you can start drawing the arms. And his hands should look something like this, just coming down straight off the arm with a glove, and just any way that you want the hands to look like afterwards. So now you move on down to the feet. Sonic's shoes vary from game to game a lot, but I think the most simplest shoe he's ever had is the one he began with, which is just his sock coming out from the top like this. And then his shoe just coming down right off of that. The next detail you're going to add on to Sonic's shoes will be the band that goes right over his feet. On that band you're going to place his buckle, which always goes on the inside of his foot. Draw in some shading lines so you can get clear where you want your shading to be on the shoes and the rest of the body. Drawing a ring in Sonic's hand. And once you've gotten most, if not all, of the detail done on Sonic, you can just go through and do the final outline of his body using your lead pencil. So now that you've gotten all the detail and all the outline done on Sonic, now it's time to add in a background if you want. So I've drawn a loop-de-loop for the background, and now I'm going to draw out the outline of it using my lead pencil. Then underneath Sonic's feet, I'm going to create one of the log bridges that are found commonly through the first stage of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Put a waterfall right underneath the bridge. And then it's time to finish the outline of the bridge. Detail the actual logs of the bridge by adding in rings and wood grain on the sides. And now it's time to color all of the background and Sonic. Okay, First, you want to lay down a base coat blue color for Sonic's blue fur. This will allow you to add on shading and different stuff. But for the base color at first, just draw it very lightly. Now whenever you're shading, first you gotta decide where you want your light source to be coming from. Since my light source is coming from the sun way down here, the lighter parts of Sonic should all be on this side, and the shadows of Sonic should be on this side of him. And now you're going to take a darker part for the shadows and just color on the side farthest away from the sun. Then on the lighter part of Sonic, you'll add in a lighter blue. Then you'll take the same color used for the base coat and go over it again to make it darker and make all the shades blend in. Now I'm going to color the shoes. The shoes won't require too much shading, just a few different colors. And once again, they're the simplest shoes that Sonic has ever worn. Then you'll find a normal skin color for all of Sonic's skin. And of course, Sonic's eyes are just a really cool green. Now that you have Sonic colored, you can just go crazy with the colors on your background. Depends on what kind of background you use, depends on the colors. But I'm going to show you how to color the background I have drawn, and I'll show you a little bit of tricks on the shading and such. So first, lay down a base coat for every color on your drawing. Now, on the grass, you already got your base coat of color laid down. If you want, you can draw out some more different shades of greens to give the grass even more depth. And the way to do this is just use the different shades of greens and just stroke them right out of the base color, like this. Don't forget to color the ring. For the ground, all you need to do is take your lead pencil and just go across it and create a sort of grid. This is what the original Sonic backgrounds looked like, and I think it works with the rest of the drawing as well, so just do this for the entire grids. Now comes the water. All you've got to do for the water really is just add in more different colored strokes of the water, such as darker blues, and close to the sun, which is going to be a very cool yellow. Just add in some yellow strokes. Then I'm just going to have the sky as a really nice blue. And instead of it being a sunset, I'm going to have a sunrise. Here is my finished drawing of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I said, this is a remake of a previous one. I had a lot of criticism on it, and I myself thought the drawing was overall not my best. So I decided to remake it, and hopefully you guys like this one better than the other one. And I hope you guys like the video in general. But anyway, you should rate the video, favorite the video, and comment on the video, and even send me a request in this kind of format. It's been a little hard to keep track of my requests, so I'm asking that you send it as a message at my channel instead with the following format. Well, once again, hope you guys like this video. You should subscribe. That way you know when my next tutorial comes out, or any of my other videos for that matter. That's all I got to say, so see ya!